Hi, and welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons with Kate. Today, we're going to be drawing a dog, and not just any dog, but my dog, Oscar. Draw along with me. At any point, you can pause the video and take your time. The first mark we're going to make is a slight little curve at the top of your paper, followed by another little tiny curve. The next mark is a long, straight line, followed by a little C shape. We're then going to take that little line and extend it into a big C shape. This is going to make Oscar's muzzle and his smile. He is smiling, so we're going to put a little dimple at the top. Oscar's a hairy dog, so we're going to use lots of little lines to show that he has fur on top of his head. Next, we're going to create some same fur curvy lines under his jaw. There's 1, 2, 3. This is going to show how he has a fuzzy neck. Oscar wears a collar, so we're going to put a big, long C shape underneath his chin. At the end of that C shape, we're going to make another long C shape underneath. To make the loop for his collar's ID tag, we're going to make a little C shape in the middle, followed by the circle to show his ID tag. His ID tag is made out of metal, so we're going to put a couple of lines to show shine and reflection. Next, we're going to go back to the top of his head, and we're going to create a long curvy line to start his ear. We're going to come back on the other side, give a little space, and create another little fuzzy S shape. These curvy S shapes are showing that his ear is fuzzy and puffy, because he is a hairy dog. We're going to finish with that long U shape underneath and stop. Look, we've made an ear. His back is also just as hairy as his neck. So we're going to show those same S shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now Oscar has a full neck and back. We're going to add a little round oval for his eye and color it in. Oscar is smiling, so we want to make sure his eye looks like he's smiling too, so we put a little curved line underneath there. We need to finish his nose, so we'll put another C shape to show that he has a nose at the end of his snout. And his nose is actually a darker color, so we're going to go back in with several lines and just make it a little bit darker. These are the same shape. Oscar also has whiskers, so we're going to put 3 dots on his muzzle to show that he has whiskers. He's a very hairy dog, so I'm going to put little lines around on top of Oscar just to show that he has extra fur elsewhere. You can put these lines wherever you'd like. Let's add some color. Now Oscar's a white dog, but I'm going to show some shadow, so I'm going to use gray and kind of go over my lines here just to kind of emphasize the fact that he has a lot of fur. You can choose whatever color you would like. Your dog doesn't have to be like Oscar. He can be whatever color he'd like. It could even be a blue dog if you'd like. Experiment with color during this time. There's even a little shadow underneath his collar. Take your time with this and have fun with the colors. Oscar's collar is blue, so I'm going to use that next. I've got my blue pen handy. I'm going to go in and start filling in his collar. Again, take your time and try to stay in the lines if you can, and you can use whatever color you would like here. Remember, anytime you can pause this video and look back to see what I've done so that you can take your time with this drawing. Next, I'm going to use yellow to fill in his ID tag. I'm going to leave the highlight open so that you can see there's a reflection. And here's our friend Oscar in real life. We like to play in the snow and romp around. Do you have a pet at home that you like to play with in the snow? Thanks for joining me this week. Keep drawing and I'll see you soon.